Hey guys, and welcome to my first fixer-upper video. The fixer-up I'm using is in the description down below. I found a small one because I didn't have too much time last night, so I decided just to go for a smaller build. And for this one, I have never done a fixer-upper before, but I thought it would be fun to have like all the outer parts done, all the exterior done, and then just focus on the inside. So that was what I was doing. I didn't want to change too many of the walls inside. However, I did end up removing a bathroom because it was kind of in the middle of the living room, so I had to delete it. But I mean, that could happen in real life, so I'm just gonna brush that off as realism, I guess. But yeah, for this build, I just wanted to make a small family home. It is only for one child, a family of one child basically, and there's only one bathroom, so it is a really small home. But I imagined that since it was like a fixer-upper, I could imagine it was like a small family who didn't have that much money but decided to take on a challenge and then found this house and changed it themselves. So yeah, I kind of had a little backstory in my mind when I redid this. But yeah, everything is pretty much very clean and very minimalistic, I guess. There's not too much clutter. It is all fixed up, and I imagine this would be like right after they had like an open house. So everything is cleaned up and tidy and perfect for viewings and stuff. But yeah, for this build, there's a huge kitchen, very huge kitchen, and a smaller living room area. And I would imagine that, I don't know, the parents maybe like cooking a lot, so they would spend most of their time out in the kitchen. And yeah, so it's just a small build, and it was really fun because I've never tried a fixer upper, and normally when I build, when I make the exterior, I think about the interior while doing it. So now having the all the framework done was really fun to try to see. So like how it would turn out. So that was really fun. A thing I really enjoyed by making this fixer upper was the fact that normally when you buy a house, well, you normally buy a house and that's what you get. And it's rare you actually build your house from scratch. So it just added that element of realism where you kind of have what you have and then you just got to work from there. And I think majority of people who have houses, they didn't build them themselves. They just moved in and then you just, put all the furniture and stuff in. So I thought it would be like I imagined how I would do it if it was me that moved in here and I had a little family and stuff. Because I mean, you don't have that much freedom as you would if you built it yourself. Because I mean, as easy as it is in The Sims 4, just like put down some walls and stuff, it's a lot bigger, like a lot harder in real life. So especially here with the living room, like if I had built this, I would just have dragged the walls and made it a little bigger because I couldn't really make it work. But in real life, you can't really just do that. You gotta see what you have. The only thing I was changing a lot was the windows, and that's because, I mean, it is a big project, but you can move windows in real life. So I thought, yeah, these people would probably have replaced the windows anyway, so they might as well have made some new ones here and there. So but yeah, it's fun because that's something you forget when you build, or that's at least something I forget when I build in The Sims 4, is that I can just drag a room to make it bigger or smaller or to fit exactly how I want it to be. Whereas in real life, you can't really do that. You kind of have to work with what you have. And I think that's something I often forget because personally, I would like to build my own house one day. Kind of cliche, but yeah, it's just you gotta have everything in mind. You have to have everything planned out before you start building because you can't just tear down a wall easily in real life as you can in The Sims 4. You can't just make a mistake. So, whereas in The Sims 4, you kind of just go from room to room, and think, oh, okay, I have the idea for a living room, but okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more space. I'm just gonna drag it out here and stuff like that. So that's something that is really fun to do with the fixer upper because you gotta have what you have and then you gotta make it work. And I really enjoyed that, despite the fact that it was a little challenging here and there to make something look nice and get all the things I wanted without it being like too crammed or anything. But yeah, it was really fun. It's a really fun challenge to try to see how well you can make things turn out. A quick little comment is that I found a car in The Sims 4 parked outside after I was logging in again. Like, why do we not have cars, but they're in the city? I was so happy, but I couldn't do anything about it. Oh my god. Yeah. I was stuck a little bit thinking about it. I don't understand, how could they have cars in the game but not anyone you could buy? Like, that's the thing I kind of miss from The Sims 3. It's the whole car thing, not only because of the realism aspect, but also just the whole building thing. You could actually put in a car in a garage and stuff. And that's something I really miss because it was pretty fun to play around with different house layouts when you had in mind that there should be room for a car. So, yeah, I really miss that about The Sims. Anyways, back to the build. A quick thing to mention is that I forgot the bar stools for the kitchen. I had intended to put some bar stools out there and make them eat out there, but I forgot that, and I also forgot a dining table. So, yeah, sorry. I kind of thought I had my mind somewhere else when building this, apparently, because normally when I just opened it, I saw, okay, there's a living room, this room, a kitchen, that room, I'm gonna keep that. But there wasn't a dining room, so I think I forgot it because I didn't really see it and had no reminders. So, yes, I forgot the bar stools, but if you download this house, you can just add some stools out in the kitchen, or you could add a dining table somewhere, or just expand, I guess. So yeah, a little brain fart. Anyways, I'm making a kid's room here, and as I said before, it's a small family. I wouldn't imagine this be like their forever home, mainly because there are a lot of limitations here. There's not a study, there is not that big of a kid's room. There's only one kid's room, and there are some things that probably wouldn't work out in the other end. Also, this could work for maybe an elderly couple. The kids' room could be a study, and then, yeah, of course, there could be a dining table out in the kitchen, and that would be fine for that. But in this case, I think this would only work for, yeah, a small family kind of saving up for a bigger house, or just a small family who only wants one child, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it was a fixer-upper, and these are the frames I had to work with, so, but yeah, I wanted to keep it light, I wanted to keep it modern, and, yeah, fresh, and I try to keep in mind, like, pictures and stuff I've seen online of current people who have renovated houses, and how they have made it so that it's pretty neutral, but still a lot better than what it was before. So yeah, that was my fixer-upper, and it was really fun, and I hope you guys liked it, and let me know if you want to see more of these. Then I will try to see if I can find some more that I could improve on, and it's up for download in the Sims 4 gallery if you just use my hashtag SleepEatBuild, and here are the screenshots. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!